What's up, gamers? In today's video we're going to be reviewing the revered eyeshadow palette of Truth or Dare by Revolution Pro, and I'm very excited for this palette because it is actually going to be the first palette that I've bought that's like actually legit, question mark, aka the most expensive palette I've bought, let's put it that way. This palette cost about $20 and I'm very excited for us to review it today. And I did a little bit of research and I checked and see if any other YouTubers have already reviewed this palette, and I did find a few that did. But overall, this palette really hasn't gained much traction, and I'm wondering if there's a reason for that. I'm wondering if the makeup quality is low, or on the other hand, I'm wondering if just it's simply the fact that Revolution Pro is a brand that nobody really knows much about, aka there's not drama behind it. Notice that YouTube channels that have drama get lots of views, right? It works. It's great marketing, honestly. Any press is good press, hunty. So anyways, we're going to be reviewing this palette. I'm very excited, but before we do, let me tell you a little bit about my backstory with eyeshadow. And as a disclaimer before you watch the rest of this video, let me go ahead and make it very clear, I am by no means an expert at this. In fact, I will have applied eyeshadow 3 times after the end of this video. Very excited for all of this. It's going to be new for all of us, so really we're going to be able to see if even a novice can make this palette look good, which honestly, after my swatches in the store, I think I'll be able to. But as a quick review, quick backstory between of my eyeshadow journey, I really haven't played around with eyeshadow too much. I've used highlight for a long time. I love putting highlight everywhere. In fact, I love putting highlight in places that most people don't put highlight. And I like to think it's a choice, not that I'm bad at makeup. I like to think of it as a personal choice that I've since revised, now knowing that people do things differently. But anyways, I used to put highlight like here, and I would put like all like all, it's like bam, it's like bam. If I don't have highlight on, what's even the point, honestly? I don't have highlight on right now. Well, maybe put that on later on to complete my look. But, let's see. So backstory, eyeshadow palettes. I've used them before. One that I used was an NYX eyeshadow palette, NYX if you're really feeling fancy, that I bought from Target for about $8, and it worked okay. That was literally my first time ever doing eyeshadow, so it was crazy. And if I'm really feeling brave, I'll show you my look one day, but hunty, that day is not today. We are not feeling brave just yet. The second eyeshadow palette I used is actually from Dollar General, if you can believe it. And it actually worked really well. It worked a lot better than the NYX one did. This palette cost either, one of them, I bought 2. One of them was either $2 and the other one was $3.50. And it's by LA Colors. It's the Cool palette. And this thing was either $2 or $3.50. If you can believe it. And honestly, here, let me crack this open with the boys. Okay, so you can see what shades I used. I loved using this blue shade, the gold shade. Oh my god. The gold shade was fantastic. And I kind of created a little galaxy blend with this light purple here and this purple here. And I added this nice highlight in my inner corner. And it was beautiful. And I was like, wow, that actually worked really well for $2. It worked really well, period. Hunty. But anyways, this is going to be my first actual eyeshadow palette. I'm just going to place my phone here. Oh my god. Okay. We're going to make this happen. Okay, so here I have the Truth or Dare palette. As you can see, the packaging is pretty nice. It's actually a little torn up. I was surprised, and actually I wasn't going to get this because of all the nicks it had on the packaging. Yeah, so anyways, I was about not to get this because of all the nicks it has on the packaging, but I decided I should because, first of all, these shades are very nice, and secondly, I felt really special because, well, one, I felt pressure because I had dragged my entire family to Ulta, No, I'm talking mom, dad, brother, sister, and myself to Ulta, and I really wanted to make sure that I actually got a palette while I was there, so I didn't just waste their time. And secondly, because this was the last one left, and I felt special. There's no more of these in that Ulta. But anyways, very excited to get this. And now, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little break. I always say it's healthy to have a glass of wine before bed. We're gonna chow on this as the video goes on. But for now, I think it's time to actually unbox this palette and see what it looks like in this house, in this lighting, in my hands for the first time. And I'm so excited. Okay. It's happening. So obviously for $20, the main packaging on the outside is not going to be much different than the actual palette package itself. Totally fine. I will say this palette feels pretty heavy. I'm feeling it in my hand, and not heavy in a bad way, but like heavy in like I can feel that I'm holding this palette. And the reason why I'm saying that is because certain palettes, honestly, okay, I love NYX. I love it. But that palette that I bought at Target for $8 whole was really not it for me. And let me go get it real quick. Okay, so I bought this palette and I thought it would be gorgeous because it looks gorgeous. Look at these colors. I was like, I bought this palette and it was like, it's $8. If these colors look anything like they do in this packaging, in the pans, like if the color in the pan stuck in my face at all, I would be stunned because look at this. First of all, so many shimmers, and I love shimmers. I love shimmers. Okay. And there's so many of them. This gold, but when I did it, it really didn't make much of an impression. This shade in particular, I was super excited for this like lavender, light lavender purple moment here. And it really didn't stay on my eye. It like kind of went on and then went away. And I was really sad about that. That made me really sad. I wanted this on my face. And it didn't really perform the way that I would have liked it to. I'll say that. It wasn't terrible, but it really, I feel like it could have done a little bit better. Which is why I had my standards so low when I got this palette, which is why I was so blown away with this palette. Actually, I feel like, for the most part, outperformed this one. Sorry, next. And the reason why I'm saying this is heavy, this just feels nice. This palette, obviously, is plastic. Obviously, it's $8. It's not as heavy. It just doesn't feel as luxurious. And we're going to move this camera while I'm talking because that's what good YouTubers do. Okay. This palette just doesn't feel as luxurious as this palette right here, which feels a little bit heavier. Look at this, like, kind of like, God, what is this? Kind of, it's not hollow. This sparkly lettering that really glistens in the light. Oh, God, maybe that's why I like it, because it reminds me of highlight. It's like, when the light hits it right, it's like, oh, girl. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And because it's like, has this nice magnetic thing here. So this is how you open it, is, it's like a freaking book. And, okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. So, Truth or Dare palette. I can feel the magnet released. We're going to go ahead and slide this up and reveal this giant mirror. Hello, Maxception happening right here. Love that. This mirror, which is also really nice and clean. And of course we have this plastic protector here to protect the palette. I will say there's not a protector on the mirror. That doesn't bother me. I know some people prefer to have a protector on the mirror as well. This one doesn't. That's fine by me. But we'll go ahead and, okay. One thing I'm noticing, here I'll go ahead and show y'all this too, is first of all, the palette is gorgeous, and we'll get into that in a second, but one thing I don't really like is that the shade names aren't included on the actual palette. They seem to be only on this protector here, and I can't even show you what the shade names are really. I wonder if they're on the back of this palette. No, the shade names aren't on the back of the palette either. I'm wondering if it's... Okay, yeah, no, I can see it. So the shade names are on the actual package that you would take the palette out of. So I'm glad it kept this. And of course it's on the plastic protector, which I do intend to use often. But look at this. Okay, and now look at this palette and tell me, why? Why is it not included? When there's obviously enough space on the palette for it to be included. I'm not understanding this. But that's fine. I just feel like maybe if we even included it like on the top here or on the bottom or one in the middle, one on the, like, we could have made it work. It really could have happened. It was a choice. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and move on and look at these gorgeous colors. I am so attracted to anything that has a shimmer to it, and honey, this has shimmer. Most of these shades actually are really sparkly and shiny, which is why not only myself but also my sister were attracted to this palette. My sister helped me swatch when I went to Ulta. It was so cute. She's 11 years old. She's 11 years old, so my mom was almost having a heart attack the entire time. But regardless, anytime she found a pretty color, she said, Max, look, you have to try this. And I said, okay, thank you, I will. And I did. And she loved choosing the nice shiny ones, and as did I. We have this beautiful... Well, actually, let's start up here. Let's start up here, like actual left to right, going from the top down. Wow, look, I've already cheated a little bit and gotten a little bit of this on my finger. This is fantastic. Here. Now this is what I'm talking about. Okay, and let's also reward ourselves. We've been working hard here. Okay, now let's dive back into this palette. I'm gonna go ahead and put the plastic protector back onto this lower part, just so I can see the shade names. Okay, so this beautiful color right here is aptly named Glitz. Glitz, this is a beautiful color. It's a shimmer. It's it looks almost like butter. Like a nice vanilla ice cream. Actually, that's what this Glitz looks like here. Sparkly vanilla ice cream. A gay vanilla ice cream. You really want it toned here, which looks like it almost might be a contour shade. I'm wondering if that's why they're calling it toned. And it's a really nice kind of light brown color, kind of a little bit orangey. I'm wondering where I'll use this. This looks like something that can maybe go in the crease, or maybe you can use it as a contour, honestly. Now this next color here is called Mineral, and it looks gorgeous. It's a beautiful gold color, and I can't wait to put it on my face. And here I'm talking about these colors too much. I'm too excited. I'm impatient. I just want to get to actually putting them on my face. So here are their names. Okay, and so, okay, I'm just going to show you this. And going down along the line, after Mineral, we have Glimmer. And then that nice blue is called Gaze. The Gaze. Then we have Booted, which is this one. This is actually a kind of a purple color. Then we have another gold color. This one's like kind of a darker brown copper. It's almost like a copper actually. It's called Glide. Then we have Core, which is going to be like a dark, I can't tell if that's purple or brown, but it's definitely dark. And then we have a really pretty russet color. And then we have Honesty. And Honesty is, of course, the color of an angel. It's a bright, sparkly white, and I'm hoping I can use this on my inner corner. Okay, so we're back, and I got my brushes. I'm very excited. So actually, it's interesting. I'm going to move this real quick because I have two sets of brushes. Actually, I have one set of brushes and two other brushes. The first one is this set that I actually bought at a Five Below for $5. It's called something like the Unicorn Brush Set. And it's called that because, look, unicorn horn with the nice bristles at the end. These are obviously synthetic bristles here. And they perform pretty well for what they are, right? These are $5 brushes, and let me show you the entire set. You're going to be really impressed, and honestly, I'm not going to lie, I don't use a lot of these. So I'm just going to show you. This is what the set comes with. It says Chick. And it has 6 different components in it, 6 different brushes, that is. I never use this brush for the mascara and the eyes. It looks like, I don't even know what I would use it for, honestly, but I really don't. The second really tiny brush, sometimes I use it for the fine details of my eyeshadow because, hunty, I've done eyeshadow twice before, and sometimes we need to get into the nitty-gritty, okay? This next one I also use for eyeshadow. The third one down, this one that I'm really not showing you. I use that one for eyeshadow. This fourth one I use for highlight because I love a thick highlight. So I love just slathering that all over my face. And these two, oh, I use these to blend, I think. I use these to blend the last two. I don't honestly know why this fifth one is pink. Maybe I used it to blend eyeshadow. And I do use these last two to blend highlight as well. But anyways, I got 2 more brushes because I was like, yikes. I really only had like 5 brushes in that weird mascara thing that I don't even know what it is. It's not mascara. Look, like, what is this? Hello? Okay, thank you. So I got 2 more brushes because I was like, well, I feel like I could use some more brushes. And these weren't too expensive. Actually, this is interesting because the palette and these 2 brushes cost about $35, which I think is a okay price. I obviously paid it, so I hope I'm okay with it. One brush that I got is this really nice, really thin, really stiff, and as you can see, I haven't actually opened it yet, but it's a really stiff eyeshadow brush. I'm very excited. I'm hoping that it'll really be able to pack in the pigment and apply it very well. The second brush I got, I have used once, and it worked pretty well, and it's a fan brush, and people use fan brushes to put on highlight. You just kind of, oh god, that looks rough. Oh, okay, well, anyways, Mr. Scarecrow here, you can dip it in your highlight, and you can go all over, and it looks gorgeous, and it works really well to put on your highlight. And I'm so sorry that she's so frazzled right now. We're just going to put her back in her container. So I'm very excited to try this palette, so I'm going to remount my phone. Right there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually unbox this brush. Wow, I'm so excited. Wow. Okay, so this is what the brush looks like. And actually I'm really impressed because this is much stiffer than the eyeshadow brush I currently use. This is the synthetic hair brush of the... Actually, is this synthetic? I don't know if this is synthetic hair or not, but anyways, this brush is just much more, it's just so much easier for me to influence, and like I can go like that, like bam. This brush, it's a little bit coarser, it's a little bit harder for me to actually, like, I have to apply more pressure for it to bend like that, so I'm hoping that it'll actually hold up for the fine lines for when I'm doing my crease, which is, yes, which is above my eyebrow, actually, but actually I hope it'll work well and perform well when I'm actually doing my eye shadow. Okay. Well, we've really done a good job of talking all about this palette, and we've really done a bad job of actually using it. So, here we go. Oh my god, I'm actually excited. Okay, so we're gonna first go in with this. I have to use this gold color here. This one right here. We have to use it because it's freaking gorgeous. So I'm just gonna actually just go in with my brush. And something that I really have not perfected is how to get pigment on my brush without having my brush wet. But anyways, this gold color probably would look really well on a darker skin tone, but we're actually just gonna go ahead and put it on me, on moi, because I really want to. And I will say, okay, this brush, it's performing. You can't tell because my skin is not really suited for this gold color that I'm putting on right now, but it's gorgeous. But there is a lot of fallout here, and I think it's because of this brush, honestly, because it seems like it's a little too rough. I'm wondering, I think something, I'm wondering if I was supposed to get it wet, so I got it wet now. This brush is wet, it's moist. I did not do it the way you're supposed to. I just ran it under the faucet and got it freaking soaked. But yeah, this pigment does have lots of glitter in it, so it is going to be kind of harder to apply to just one area, because as you can see, probably I have lots of fallout, but that's okay. I'm not mad at it because I expected nothing less from such a glittery shade with such a new brush. And honestly, okay, let's see if you can see this. Yes, you see that sparkle? Oh my god, I am living for this sparkle right now. Oh god, I love this. Wow. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Okay, and in order for me to use, in order for me to use as many shades as possible with this, I am going to do 2 different looks, one for each eye. So my first look, people are like, Max, why is this a look? You're literally just putting gold sparkles on your eye. My first look is going to be just covering this eye with freaking gold, fam. Wow, we really love that for us. Wow. Oh god, I'm sorry, LOL. I'm literally just like looking in the mirror now and like, I'm like, oh, I just love sparkling. That's my main goal. My main goal is to sparkle, and this is exactly why for the longest time I've just used highlight, because that's sparkle. That's all I really want. And like, look, I'm sparkling. Look, my eye sparkling. This is all fallout. It's sparkling, and I'm beautiful. That's all I wanted. Okay. Okay. But for now, we're gonna rinse off this brush and go in. I have to use this beautiful, beautiful white color on my inner corner. That's a trend with Max. I have to. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what this looks like. I'm gonna go in. Oh. Okay. Wow. Oh my god. That's why you're wondering why I bought this palette, is because of this. I want to sparkle. And this palette was a perfect balance of like, it's really glittery, but it also was able to stay on my swatches. There was another palette by the same company. It was very glittery. It was not able to perform well because when I swatched it, the glitter came off. This palette, when I swatched it, oh honey, that glitter stayed on. Now I've learned my first lesson of this palette. Don't pack your brush in. You don't need much. Holy cow. You don't need much at all to succeed with this palette. Ah. But you see that payoff. Gorgeous. So I've learned my lesson. I'm rinsing off my brush. I'm gonna go in again. Honestly, there's so much fallout, it's ridiculous, but we're just gonna call it, we're just gonna say it's on purpose. I'm gonna go in with my brush, and I'm gonna go, I don't really want much more for this look. I might go in with this shade here for my upper lid here. And I'm not packing in too much, he says after he packs in too much. But honestly, we're really trying here. And we're just gonna go and freaking go for it. Okay. That's all I wanted. All I want is like a nice just something else, just something like kind of like, what is that? And then like just go up like all the freaking way. Oh god, look. That's beautiful. Now there is the darkest color here. This palette might be a shimmer, and I don't know if I want that for my under eye. So we have this purple here that's really dark, but it's a shimmer. We have this brown here, which I definitely don't want to use for my under eye. And then we also have this one. So I'm gonna really try something crazy and try this purple for my under eye, which that does not sound like a good idea. And oh my god, I got too much. But we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna hopefully, oh, wow. Wow. That is crazy. I'm sorry. Wow, I realize you probably can't see what I'm doing, but honestly, do you want to? I don't look good when I'm doing this. I don't look good after I'm doing this. And just like a real pro, we got it in our eye. What's the point of doing eyeshadow if it doesn't get in your eye? And okay, so I realize now I look like a raccoon. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take this and we're gonna brush this away, question mark? Wow, Max, what were you doing adding purple to this gold look? What? I mean, purple and gold look iconic, but this is like a fucking raccoon. And we love raccoons. We stand a raccoon. Don't get me wrong. People who are watching this are like, why are you blending it like that? That is actual bullshit. Oh my god, I'm sorry. But anyways, I mean, honestly, fuck you, because it looks a little bit better. Maybe a little too much purple. But anyways, look, imagine. God, ugh, just love to sparkle. Okay. Hi. Okay, cool. That eye's done. People are like, oh, that's all he's gonna do with that? Yes, that's it. Okay, that eye's done. Next. Oh, these are Morphe brushes. Oh, well, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M124 to the shade Glitter. Oh my god. Okay, let's wipe this off. LOL. I just got a Shook notification. That's so funny. Shook and like T-spell. Oh my god, fuck me up. Meanwhile, I'm like, so much drama on YouTube. We're back. We might have lost our phone from our mount, and our phone might have broken its shape, but that's fine. Hello, eyeshadow palette. How are we doing? Oopsies. You can see what shade I broke. But now my phone is sparkling and gorgeous, and that's really all that matters, hunty. Okay. I have all this extra. Can we use this as highlight? Because it's literally just on my phone. Oh! Okay. Yeah. I mean, honestly, sure. It's happening. We're here. Wow, look. And on this side, sure, we need more sparkles down here. People are like, why are you doing that literally with your finger? Cause it's not like I'm gonna take my brush to my phone. Oh god, okay. I love, you see all those sparkles on my face? That's what I live for. That's exactly what I want. Okay, now we're taking this brush and we're just blending this out. Oh my god. Oh god, that's not good. We'll show you the flash after this is all done. But for now, we're just gonna rinse off and keep moving. That's how it is. Excuse me. That's how it is when you're learning how to do eyeshadow. You're just like, oh, that wasn't the best. We'll do better next time. Oh, these sparkles on my face right now are like actually like everywhere. Oh, Okay, some of y'all might be mad about all these sparkles, but like, I'm living. This is exactly what I want. Okay, and since we haven't learned our lesson, we're gonna put our phone in the exact same spot where it just fell. Oh, there's more. There's more that fell. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. So sparkly enough. Am I golden enough? Everybody says yes. Okay, next, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do something stupid. We're gonna go in. What? Okay, we're gonna go in with a blue and this nice red. I can't even be bothered to point to it. It's just this one. Okay. Now, what are you planning to do with this look, Max? The answer is no. Blue should go probably on the what? I just want to see what this blue looks like on the lid, actually. Hi. Okay, well, it looks nice. My eyelids are actually so small, that's actually rude. Okay, well, that's literally my lid, and then some. Hi. We did it. Why are they so small? Okay, well, that's happening. That was also on my bottom lid, that's fine. Oh, wait, but actually, it looks pretty cool. Okay, wait, I actually like that blue. That blue looks gorgeous. Oh my god, we're gonna stay. Call Alex Trebek. We are staying. Yes. Wow. Oh. Okay. And then now to ruin it. Now we have a nice look going on for us. And to ruin it, we're not rinsing off our brush this time, but we're going to dip into that red that I pointed at before. And we're just going to go in on the crease. And we're doing a full blue and red moment, and I'm hoping that the transition will be kind of purple. I mean, okay, wait. Why is this not bad? Oh, why is this not terrible? Did I do a thing? Oh, this is not terrible. Oh my god. Okay, well, we really are. We're on a roll, so I'm gonna keep going with it. Yeah, scary times. We're rinsing it off this time. Okay. And then we are going to go in with this. Okay, so here, as a recap, because I didn't show it well the first time, we did this blue, and then we did this red on the crease. And now we're going back in with this beautiful white color right in the center of the blue. What are we planning to do with this? My eyelids are so small. Like, oh my god. Oh, this is red, white, and blue, isn't it? Well, well, actually on the blue it looks kind of golden, so. Oh god, I love these sparkles. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, look. Can you see it? It feels like golden. Okay. And next, we're going to take my my chic 5th unicorn horn. And we're going to just take this and blend that white gold stuff out just a little bit. Okay, so it looks like this, which is great, and I'm so excited for that because we've managed to knock off a little bit of that red pigment. So what I'm going to do is we are going to now take this color right here that I haven't used yet. I have no idea how it looks. We're going to put it right in the center of where we put that white. We're also going to bring it up kind of to where we put the red. We're going to trace over the majority of the red here for a really sparkly look. Wow, honestly, okay, I don't know. I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but do you see all this? Some of this is highlight, some of this is fallout, and honestly, I'm living. So anyways, and I hate leaving my eyes like this. I feel like I have to do mascara. Sorry, well, I have cheap mascara. That's right. That's right. Cheap mascara, which of course we're going to put on. But also for this other eye, oh, I just had an idea. We're going to really round it out here. With this, again, this beautiful, beautiful sparkly white. Freaking gorgeous. We're going to take it and we're going to connect here. Just like that. Just like that. So it's sparkly, 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 and there's like no part of that eye left without. I like to connect my eyes. That's where I'm at right now. I'm really loving connecting my eyes. It's beautiful for me. Okay, this purple was still a bad idea, so honestly, we're gonna take our extra pigment from this white shade and add even more sparkles on my face. Yeah. Oh, something for the inner corner? Okay. Just a hint of that white. Yay. Okay, and now I'm gonna go put on mascara. And I'll come back to you soon. Alright, we put on our mascara, and this is the final look for our eyes. Go ahead and show you what it all looks like. So, as you can see, we have the nice, beautiful fallout highlight inner corner, gold moment, purple bottom, mascara moment over here. And then of course on the other side we have this beautiful kind of more fallout highlight mascara, kind of a red, there was a red, a white, and a blue moment happening over here with of course more sparkle on the inner corner. And overall I am very impressed with this. I am very happy with how it looks, and I think that this Truth or Dare palette was certainly a great place for me to start off. Me loving shimmers, me loving shine, me loving sparkles like this. Absolutely beautiful, and I think it has really a lot of things for me to be able to play with. The one thing I think is missing is a black shade, because I do like to have that black on the under eye, which maybe I shouldn't because this purple is not looking too hot, but I could just get that black shade from this LA Colors palette that I have here in the top right corner here, top left corner here, it says it's a nice black color that I could just use. So I'm really not too mad at it, and actually I'm very satisfied with how it looks. Yes, please let me know if you've had any experience with this palette. And I just want to thank you all so much. I just want to thank you all so much for watching this video. I had a lot of fun making it. I love buying eyeshadow palettes. I love getting to play with this stuff, really, because this is something new for me. This is something that I really haven't been able to do until recently because I haven't really been comfortable with it. So I'm really blessed to have that opportunity to be able to play with this kind of stuff. And we're learning, you know, it's going to take a little bit of time for me to learn, but really the best way to learn is to try, right? So that's what I'm doing here, trying new things and loving it. I'm loving every second of it. God, I love sparkles. Ah. And I just want to thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a great day. Thanks so much. See you later. Bye.